my blood sings a different song every night. Late Tuesday, I lay dreaming to the faint hum of my mother's mother, her voice half lost, half electric, half a world away as she cradled her daughter across the telephone line. She told her that it was okay, that she was happy, that she was proud, that she was her shining star, and the cold stretch of altitude between them was the greatest gift that she could hope to give. That the countless miles between here and there meant that her daughter would never have to know her stories is more than stories. That for once, a part of her had finally escaped this crooked symphony of cold men and cruel children that had been too deeply written in her wrinkles, in her hands, and in her voice. And for the last time, they said goodbye. And in that moment, we knew what it meant to be among the world's wanderers, to be carrying home in our tongues, in our dreams, around our necks, in the inside pockets of our wallets, and yes, in the pulse of our wrists. In the upper right-hand corner of that map that would never quite guide us back, to be blown leaves from a tree grown out of a colonized seed that was never taught how to do much more than shed and shed and shed. We are so many grafted tissues, learning to breathe, learning to grow, learning to tap into these new roots and reach out to the sun that was promised us, the sun of our first flag, of the first anthem that we learned by heart, an arm's length away from our schoolmates between dawn and rosary hour. We crooned, too often out of routine, but every now and then out of a child's conviction that in those words were a world's truth. Lupang Hinirang, the chosen land. Sa dibdib mo'y buhay, in your chest there is life. Ang bituin at araw niya, kailan humay di magdidilim. And its stars and its sun will never dim. We feel those lights upon us still, kindling our motions as we rail against the margins of a new page, as we struggle to sing this new anthem without losing the sounds of our own. And in that palette of lost and scattered that we come to know so well, a better glow is coming to life, the better parts of here and there threading together into a kind of voice, a kind of melody, a sweet new rhythm called home, as where the heart learns to be and bear and beat.